bird flu, mad cow, SARS. One of the great trends of the 21st century, and we'd written about this about a decade ago, we called it the new black plagues. These are the pandemics that they're talking about. Clean foods, I cannot emphasize that enough. And along with that, immune system buildup. Those are key phrases, key thoughts, staying healthy in a poisoned world. Water. Puh. Water, $70 billion marketplace. It's going to continue to grow. Distance learning. It's going to be one of the greatest trends of the 21st century. It won't be totally distance learning. It'll be an appendage onto the brick and mortar and onto distance learning. And they're educating Chinese and Indians in distance learning software that's unrivaled in the rest of the world. This is something that it's the mind, the ability to think for yourself that could create whatever you want on this World Wide Web. Numbers don't count. That to us is a huge trend that's going to develop and continue to grow. When I talk about America and I talk about the sadness that I have, I also know that if the freedom to think and the freedom to be yourself and the freedom to take risk and to be innovative and to have the courage and the passion, as His Royal Highness said yesterday, to do that, America could emerge and become the epicenter of the next Renaissance. There's going to be an alternative energy. And someday oil is going to be as rudimentary as going to these ports around the world that used to be noted for their whale oil and whale processing. Necessity is the mother of invention. They have not been spending any money on alternative energy development. And I'm not talking about wind and solar and geothermal. I'm talking about permanent clusters, charged magnets, hydrino power, zero-point energy, and yes, even cold fusion. It's going to happen. And the invention is going to be as great as the discovery of fire and the invention of the wheel. It hasn't happened because the resources have not gone into it. Are you prepared for the future? And by the way, I would recommend with an innovative Norway and an Innotown of innovation to hold the world's first real alternative energy conference, bringing in the different minds that are not attached to special interests, that have the engineering zeal, because it's going to change, and you don't want to be IBM when there's going to be Mac. We all know the story. Aristotle said, the strength of a nation is built on the strength of its middle class. This isn't being xenophobic or hatred or anything else. These are facts. Bigger in the new millennium is not better. Numbers don't always count. 4 million free minds could outmaneuver 1.3 billion controlled. The future is coming, and we're all seeing it before us. And the key to survival in the 21st century is innovation. To become a major player, remember, don't let your quality down. The future is in your hands. What the Crown Prince said yesterday. The environment, courage, courage, courage. The great philosophers, Goethe, whatever you can do or dream, you can begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Passion. respect. It didn't happen in my country, and it breaks my heart. The future's in your hands. Anyone that says differently is trying to rob from you the God that lives within you. Don't let anybody take it away. And I want to thank Innovative Norway for your visionary mission. And Cecilia and Dag, a special thanks. One for having me back to this beautiful country. And for creating Innotown. Innovation. The only town on earth with new millennium thinking. As we say in Italian, buona salute per 100 anni, good health for 100 years. And remember, rock easy, relax yourself. Thank you very much.